What's good? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's another day, we're training. Getting our exercise in, that's all. Let me see something. I want to see something. It's another day, we're training. Getting our exercise in, that's all. Let me see something. I want to see something. Nah, I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah. Yeah, another day, another way, y'all. Getting in the gym street. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so sex is working out. I'm just living it out. You know what I mean? Living it out. You know what I mean? Why does this say 40? I don't get that. What the fuck is that? This is some fucking bullshit. This is some fucking bullshit. Twenty-six. We're going 426. This is wild, you know? This internet is not working. It's pretty freaking wild. Yeah, the Wi-Fi ain't it ain't the Wi-Fi, it's the regular phone. I got more than Wi-Fi. I got regular shit. I got the regular. They ain't even showing my shares and none of that shit. That's cool. Fuck it, man. They ain't even showing my shares and none of that shit. That's cool. Fuck it, man. Maybe because the way where I'm at in the building is it's not the basement, but it's like not as good. Yeah. Okay. What's good, everybody? Yeah. Okay. What's good, everybody? Every day, my body. You do to keep yourself part of my lifestyle, and you know, I did the jump jacks today. I mean, punching bag, even though it's very light, you can't hit it that hard. But punching bag, even though it's very light, you can't hit it that hard. But it's a good. Thanks to the heart, Miss Liz. I appreciate that. Work. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We got 30 minutes. We got 30 minutes, y'all, on the back. Thanks for coming in, y'all. I appreciate the likes, y'all. I appreciate it. We getting in shape, y'all. I appreciate it. We getting in shape, y'all. I appreciate you. We're going a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? You want to work this side, side, 100, 100, 300. That's 30. If you got a big back, been on 25 minutes. I think I do 5 more. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes. There you go. Thanks for the likes, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get it. Let's get in shape, y'all. Let's work out together every day. Or let's motivate each other. You know what I mean? Let's motivate each other to train every day. Mind, body, and spirit. Every day you should be training your mind, body, and spirit. That's why prayers, meditation are good. Even walking in righteousness. When you see people, smile at them. Give them a good greeting. Say hi. Say, whatever. Peace. I like peace. Salam. Shalom. Hotep. All that kind of stuff. That's all good. My legs burning. They feel good though. You see this basic exercise I'm doing? You see how I'm sweating? This is basic, but it's real. It's real. If you come train with me, if you work out with me, we're going to be doing real shit. We're going to be doing shit that fighters do. It really works. And you're really going to look good. Believe it. I don't care what age you is or what weight you are. We're going to get you in shape. And you might learn how to fight in the process. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate those likes. I can't see, but I love and appreciate y'all. I do, truly. Yeah, really, I do. Y'all keep me alive. I appreciate it too. Whew. By the permission of the Lord, y'all keeping me alive. Thanks for the likes, y'all. That's my buddy, Glamour Girl. Thanks, Glamour Girl. I see you. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. Don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing slow you down. Even if you sad, do your work. Do your work while you're happy. Do your work while you're sad and everything in between. Just don't stop. I'm talking to myself. Believe it. Because I got plenty of reasons to be happy. You know that? Got plenty of reasons to be happy. So I'm going to focus in on that. Fuck all that other shit. Motherfucker don't want to speak to me or don't want to talk to me, fuck them. I still love them though. Because that's how I live. You know what I mean? I'm a loving person, but some people don't want you to love them. So, let them go. Woo, thanks for the heart, y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, see, I got the song in my ear. I'm trying to make it through the whole song. I know this song is about 4.5 minutes, so that's our time shit. 4.5 minute song in 5 minutes, you know what I mean? Woo. Legs burning, y'all. This song will not end. That's the universe being funny with me. This song will not end, y'all. All the way to the end, finish strong. Finish strong, same way you started. If you start strong, you should finish strong. In life. Thanks to that harmony. Who that? I can't see who that is. I can see from here. That's G7 Honey. Thank you, G7 Honey. Thanks, Miss Glamour Girl. There you go. That song finally ended, y'all. God damn. Woo. Shit. Yeah, that was good though. At least I got my legs, made my legs pump. Because believe it or not, your legs and your heart are pumped. Your legs is a pump, just like your heart. If your legs go, you almost gone. Another thing, you want to make sure that, hold up, this thing getting on my nerves. You want to make sure, if you can still see veins, if you can still see veins in your hands and the top of your feet, you still got a couple more years to live. Because one of my African homies, right? He told me something that his dad old too. His dad old, like my mom and dad, right? But he said, my dad told me, if you could still see veins on your hands and feet, you still got a little bit more time to live. But if you don't, you need to work on some shit. Like start eating right, start exercising, things of that nature. So I thought I'd just throw that out. But I still got 1 or 2 veins on my feet and my hands, so I'm trying to keep that. Yeah, you know, keep little shit like that. Because you got to be able to know how to take care of yourself. If something happened and you can't go see a doctor, or you can't go to nobody who knows, we got to go. Because you got to be able to know how to take care of yourself. If something happened and you can't go see a doctor, or you can't go to nobody who knows, we got to go back to the real shit, the natural shit from back in the day, our grandma and my grandpa. You know what I'm saying? And I think my parents is grandma and grandpa. They are. Because I'm a grandparent. Because I'm a grandparent. Oh yeah. G7 honey, you still in here, G7 honey? I want to show you something. Okay, remember you told me something for your lower back? If you got a back problem, right, like myself, you want to do these for your back, for your lower back, and it's for your core too. You see how I'm laying here? Raise your, and you hold it. You hold it for like whatever time you can hold it for. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and you'll feel it in your lower back, your glutes, and it strengthens your core. Also, Superman for your lower back. Make sure you get your legs, your arms, in 30 seconds. 1 minute. Shit. But that's how you strengthen your lower back without doing a bunch of bending and shit. Like for me, I used to do 500 sit-ups. I do 200 straight and then I do 100, 100, but no, my back is messed up. So I gotta do exercises where so I'm not bending my back a bunch of times. So I utilize those two. The Superman, legs off the ground, hands off the ground. 30 seconds, it's hard, believe me, I tell you it's hard. And you'll feel it in your lower back and your glutes. So if you want to tighten your cheeks up, do them 2 exercises. It ain't just about squats and bend, no, do them 2 exercises that I just showed you. And it's gonna bring your glutes, it's gonna tighten your glutes, it's good for your glutes. Yeah. You see this bench right here? I guess this is similar to like a chair, right? You could do this in your crib, in your house, right? You can do this in your house. 1 minute, you can time it on your timer. I actually got a timer. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You see how my timer? Got 1 minute, 1 minute boxing timer. Do this for 1 minute, 1 minute. Hold on. Time. I'm sitting down, I'm standing up. This is all natural. Sitting down, I'm standing up. 1 minute, 1 minute. This is how you work out older people. For 1 minute. 1 minute, this is what you do with them. And when they get stronger, older people, I'm older, but I'm at the beginning. You put them on the floor and you tell them to get up. For 1 minute, get up off the floor, go back down. Get up off the floor, go down. But sitting, you start sitting. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. One minute. Yep. 1 minute. Time. Time. That was 1 minute. All right, we working, y'all. On the next one, I'm gonna do a plank, a 1 minute plank. I'm working out now, but I'm showing y'all a little shit that y'all can do, that you can do on your own. But we're gonna do a plank for 1 minute, 1 minute plank. But we're gonna do a plank for 1 minute, 1 minute plank. 1 minute plank. Give the bell right. Time. And you're doing elbow, but just don't go down. You're doing elbow, but just don't go down. It's a lot harder than you think, especially when you shit. I got 30 seconds left. shit. I'm gonna get another good one. I call it the yoga wall. Yeah, I call it the yoga. This is all stuff that you can do in your living room. You can do this in your crib. It's real workout. This is the shit that fighters do. This is how I train my fighters. And we do this shit 5, 6, 7 days a week. This is the yoga wall. You sit, put your back on the wall. Back on the wall. Hands right here. Sometimes you can put your hands out front like that. 1 minute, don't lean forward. Keep your back on the wall. Trust me, it's called a yoga wall. Woo. Ooh. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, that was 30. Now 30 more. This one they get you. Woo. Keep that back on the wall. Keep that back on the wall. You put your hands out front. Woo. Thanks for the likes, y'all. Ooh, we got 10 more seconds. Keep that back on the wall. Keep your hands right here. Keep your back on the wall. Ooh, we got 3, 2, 1. Ah, that burnt me. That burnt me. That one hurt. But it's all good work, and you ain't gotta do it a lot. But that shit real. That's real work, y'all. Whew. You also can just, cause you can go elbow to knee, but guess what? We're gonna go 1 minute. 1 minute, we just lifting the knees, getting the knees up. On the next one. We got 5 more seconds rest. Time. 1 minute, 1 minute. Lift your legs up. Let's get your legs up. Let's get your legs up. You can go here. You can go here. You know what I mean? You can do this. But just get the knees up. Get the knees up. 1 minute. 1 minute. This is how you get in shape. I'm telling you. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. It's burning. It's burning. Believe that. I gotta get me a yoga mat. Yeah, my ass cheeks is burning. And 7 seconds. God damn. I'm about to turn. Woo. That was a minute. That burnt, y'all. Yeah. Woo. I'm telling you, them's real exercises. That's how I train my fighters. That's how I train my kids to fight. That shit work. We just increase the rep, increase the difficulty, increase the time. It all work. And really with boxing, it's a superset. Like I said, you work all your body parts. You work all your body parts every single day. The only thing I haven't been hitting is my abs. And that's because of my back. I like getting up and down from the floor. But I gotta get me a mat too. It's a long story, but don't worry, I'm getting down there. Believe that. You right. I see you from my cousin. Hey cousin, you right. Long story, but don't worry, I'm getting down there. Believe that. You right. I see you from my cousin. Hey cousin, you right. You right. You right. We superset. We can go do some, hold on. Look, you work all your body parts every day. So you heard what first grandson said, right? That's my cousin, right? First grandson said don't rest. He right. Because boxing is a superset. So you just go into, you don't take too much rest. You go into another exercise. We're gonna do some curls with the band. Hey. 40. That's 50. That was 50, y'all. Yeah. But yeah, like the first grandson said, don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah. Yeah, no, some people just came in and just got some company. That's all good. But you ain't got to rest after that. You go right to get some laterals. Get some laterals. That's why one of these is good. All the time. Woo. Yeah. Yeah. But this is how you do it. Because I ain't doing no pull-ups today. So I'm gonna work. And even this so good right here. You can even use it. You can even use it for a shadow box. You can even use it for that. You can even use it. You can even use it for a shadow box. You can even use it for that. You can use it for a shadow box band. Yeah, like that, like that. Hey, first grandson, hey, cousin. I'm 53, I can sit down. I tell them, look, this I tell my kids in the gym. If you ain't 30, only a 30-year-old fighter can sit down in the gym. If you under 30 years, I don't care if you're a world champion. Ain't no sitting down. But if 30-year-old fighter and up, they can, I catch them sitting down, it's cool. Yeah, and I'm a fit. One more round like this. One more round. And you can do it like this too. Or you can turn your hands out, palms out. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I didn't do my push-up challenge. I might do that later. I don't know. My arms are sore from yesterday. For real. I ain't got my Oh yeah, okay. You're right. I couldn't see. I ain't got my glasses on. I'm just pushing my you know what I mean? But we're gonna do some bread backs. Only touch your toe. Tell That's 10. That's 11. 12. 14. And I speak from a fighter's perspective. All fighters, when you get out of shape, your lower back will fatigue before your legs. So these bread baskets, when you're getting yourself in shape and staying in shape, bread baskets is really for your lower back. That's one of my main weapons. I don't know, y'all. That was a good one. Shh. Yeah, I think that's it. Especially, I'm talking loud as shit. I had the earphone. Whew. Thanks, cousin. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. And well, you know, come on. I be seeing what you be doing, cause like when you got memory, when your muscles got memory, you know what I mean. And a lot of us, we've been training, playing sports ever since we was 4 or 5 years old. So I've been training almost 50 years. I started at 5 in the swim team. I was on the swim team from 5 to 12. And then at 12, I started boxing. So I've been training every day, you know, for a lot of years. You know what I mean? But I appreciate that though. And it's just a matter of just reminding yourself. It's just like anytime, this is another jewel, right? I'm gonna give y'all. A lot of times when you suffer from like depression and sadness, you kind of suffer from that because you forgot who you are. You know what I mean? When you forget who you are, that's when you stress. Because it don't matter. Even if you lose a good job or a good woman or a good man or whatever, hey, if you know who the F you are, you ain't gonna be like overly depressed about it. But what I'm saying is self-remembrance. That's what I'm saying. It's not about being arrogant or not giving a fuck about shit and people. Self-remembrance. That's what I'm saying. It's not about being arrogant or not giving a fuck about shit and people. I'm just saying, this working out for me is a part of remembering myself. Working out for me is a part of remembering myself. That's true, Glamour Girl. It's day loss, right? And it's only about your kids if they still children and they live with you. Other than that, it's about you. For real. This a quote. Miss Lady. I see you. I see you. I appreciate that. I ain't really depending on nobody. Yeah, I appreciate it. But you know, appreciate it. But you know, I really wasn't going to do nothing. I really wasn't going, but I'm glad I said, go ahead, get your sweat on, because them pull up, them jumping I did yesterday, they burnt a little. I see you fly. I see you fly. Hold up. I tried to. The surface is not good right here with this. Yeah. One more time for me. It's going. I'm right now. Myself. I'm gonna come out here and work out before I got a shower. Out here. It's cold. But hot part to him. Here, it's not as hot. Man, I'm work out. I'm just but but the service is hold up. Thanks, cousin. I appreciate that. I don't know, man. The system, I want to reset my goal because I didn't get my goal for real. Hold up. Strong trip. Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. Edit. This ain't tripping. 30, how much? There you go. Good. Yeah, I did it, y'all. And that's the pool over here. See? You see? Pool right there. I think I might hit the pool. I might hit the pool tomorrow. Let's see what happens. I'm just as long as I do something every day. Like yesterday I came out, I did the jumping jack thing. You know what I'm saying? Today I did, I punched on the bag for like about 30 minutes, close to 30 minutes, you know what I mean? Did some exercise. So it's tightening up. You know what I mean? Tomorrow I'm gonna do something. I mean, whatever. Whether I go back to the park or I hit the pool. I might go back to the park because, you know what I mean? The pool, I don't like being in the pool when there's a bunch of people in there. I just don't. I don't like it. Not when people playing. If I'm in the pool and everybody doing laps, because I'll be doing laps. I don't be in there jumping around playing and shit. I'll do laps. If I'm in the pool, people that's doing laps and they swimming, they training, I'm cool. But I don't like being in the pool with people playing. I was a lifeguard. I was a lifeguard for like 20 years. No, matter of fact, off and on for 22 years, from 16 to like 37, off and on. Yeah, I was a lifeguard, so I'm definitely about that pool life. So that's why I ain't trying to act super serious. I'm really a pool person, just like I'm a boxing gym person. I'm for real. I'm a dude that always was in the rec center, always in the boys club, always at the swim pool and all that shit. Like I'm one of them kids. I ain't gonna say I could do everything. I could play hands. I had hands for boxing, but I always been a football player. But I'm definitely, if I wanted to, I could have did it. But I'm just off. But I'm just telling you something about myself. You know what I mean? I'm definitely about that life, that pool life. You know what I'm saying? Because pool life. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, and I was swimming on the swim team for 7 years when I was a kid, and pool life. You know what I'm saying? Because I was, and I was swimming on the swim team for 7 years when I was a kid, and that automatically, most of the kids go into lifeguard. When you get turned 15, 16 and you can get a job, you're going to be a lifeguard. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be a lifeguard. It always was like part of the program, you know what I mean? I have to go in here. Yeah. Oh, you was a rec kid too, Miss Lady T? Yeah. Yeah. A lot of man, look, listen, my first job, because back in the day, most cities had these jobs in the inner cities. We called it filler job. They was called filler jobs in Philly. Like you get a job at the rec center, they give you they was giving us something like $40 a week. It was something like that. And that was like, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I was 14. That was my first job. 14. That was 1987. I was 14 in 1987. I remember that year. We worked in the rec center. And they gave us but for real, I delivered newspapers before that. When I was 12, that was my first job. Because back in the day, in Philadelphia, you used to get to do the daily news. The daily news used to come out twice a day. You had daily news in the morning, and you had one in the afternoon. The kids we used to have the canvas bags or the shopping cart. Kids always did the afternoon daily news. So that was my first job. I was 12. Because I remember when I first made the money, right? Yeah, it's like 85. And yeah. Yeah, right. That's how we made our money. But you used to have to collect. You used to have to go around and knock on people's door and collect the money. Collecting was corny. I used to hate that because they never wanted to pay. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first job, matter of fact. The newspapers. The next job was when I was a lifeguard. Yeah, so, but, yep. No, next job was the filler job. Hola, bueno, mama. Yeah. So, yeah, the filler job was the rec center. Yeah, first job was 12, second job was 14. And yeah, the lifeguard really was my third job, actually. Yeah, lifeguard was third, but it was like, but the lifeguard job, you got paid for real. Because, you know, you really got like, I don't know, whatever it was back then. It was like, it was some hundreds. That was like 89 when I was 16. Yeah, I was 16 in 89, so. Yeah, it was like 89, 89, 90, some shit. But yeah, it was in the hundreds. yeah. So that was the first real joint. You know what I mean? But yeah. All right, y'all. I'm about to go in. I'm in the building, so if it's somebody crazy, I don't care about crazy people for real. I'm here. You know, as long as you're ready. You know what I mean? I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead in because I'm tired. Plus, I want to get in this cold ass shower when I'm still like hot. When I'm still like hot. You know what I'm saying? When I'm still hot, it's not gonna be as hard. You dig what I'm saying?